The next few years are packed with massive AAA titles, sequels, reboots, and games that could completely dominate the industry. So we're counting down my top 10 most anticipated upcoming AAA games. If it is your first time here, hey, I'm Trace. If you love games, all kind of games, you're in the right place. So relax, take it easy, let's get back into it. So at number 10 we have GTA 6. Let's just get the obvious one out of the way first. Relax, don't attack me yet. I know what you're thinking. Why it's on number 10, it should be 1, blah blah blah. Exactly, that's the point. Everyone on Earth already knows GTA 6 is coming. Your grandma knows, your neighbor knows, even people who don't play games know. This game has been hyped for more than a decade now, bro. I was 10 when GTA 5 came out, bro. I'm 23 now. Can you believe it? So the game is officially set in Vice City. Again, like everyone knows that, but I should say it, right? I mean, that's my job here. And for the first time we will have a female character in GTA. Playable character, that is. By the time it releases, my whole generation grew up. I finished school, I finished college, my friends got married, and I'm still waiting for GTA 6. It's ridiculous, bro. So why it's on number 10, you ask? Well, because it's guaranteed. We already know it's going to be huge. We already know it's going to dominate. We already know it's going to break the internet. So instead of pretending it's a surprise, let's just get it out of the way first. On number 9 we have Pragmata. I'm gonna be honest, nobody fully understands what this game is yet. And that's exactly why it's on the list. It's from Capcom, the same people behind Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, Monster Hunter, but this game? Well, this feels completely different from any Capcom IP that I've ever played. From what we have seen so far, it is set in the future, possibly on the moon, with this mysterious astronaut looking guy, and a little girl who might be a robot or AI or something in between. It's confusing. And we know it's scheduled for release on April 24th. All we know is that it looks beautiful, strange, and different from anything we have done before, or Capcom in that regard. At number 8 we have Crimson Desert. Every time they show this game, it looks like they are trying to prove a point. If you have seen the gameplay clips, you already know what I'm talking about. Massive open world, huge battles, hand-to-hand combat, explosions, dragons, weather effects, physics going crazy, everything you can imagine. It almost feels like someone mixed The Witcher, Elden Ring, and Assassin's Creed and just said, let's call it Crimson Desert. The game is being made by the same studio behind Black Desert, and this time they're going full single-player story-driven AAA game. Visually, it looks very good. Like there are moments in the trailer where you can't even tell if it is gameplay or cinematics. The release date scheduled for March 19th, and the combat features a deep action-driven system focusing on combos, parrying, and dodging. The game is set in a vast open world with 5 distinct regions. We have a lot of activities like fishing, cooking, crafting, and hunting, where you can pretty much do whatever you want in this game. The game just screams ambition, and that's what makes me, and makes a lot of people, well, nervous, because when a game looks this big, this ambitious, you start wondering, can they pull this off? Either way, it's impossible to ignore. And that's why it landed at number 8. At number 7 we have Fable. Fable was one of those series that a lot of people grew up with. Then it just disappeared for years, and now it's finally coming back with a full reboot, new engine, new generation, new team, with a new beginning in the world of Albion, designed to be a fairy tale rather than a traditional fantasy featuring dark humor. The gameplay will basically be a fully open world action RPG. It will feature a waving combo system, which basically means allowing fluid mixing of melee, ranged, and magic. Yes, it's a reboot, but the original soul of the game is there. We have life simulation, British humor, morality, and appearances. A lot of what we enjoyed and loved in the original series is basically here in the reboot. We don't have a scheduled release date, but they just said it will be on autumn 2026. At number 6 we have Tomb Raider. Apparently, the world cannot function unless Lara's out there breaking ancient doors and disrespecting historical sites. So we basically have 2 games. The first one is Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, which is a reimagining of the 1996 original Tomb Raider. That should drop on 2026. And the other game called Tomb Raider Catalyst, which is a new adventure set in North India. That should come out in 2027. And that's basically all the information that we have right now. They really didn't share anything except the trailer and the difference between the games. At number 5, we have Gears of War E-Day. And this one actually is a prequel, set 14 years before the original game, focusing on the first days of the Locust invasion of Sarah. It's developed by People Can Fly in Unreal Engine 5. It's scheduled for 2026, but we don't have an exact launch date. It takes place in the city of Kelowna, a new location for the franchise, over the course of multiple consecutive days. And the game style moves away from the open world elements of Gears 5, which is for the best, in favor of a more linear, intimate story. It's actually one of my favorite franchises, so it deserves number 5, because I say so, like, sue me. And at the 4th place, we have Marvel's Wolverine. If you loved what Insomniac did with Spider-Man, you need to buckle up, because they are trading the quips and whips for something much darker. This is not just another superhero game, it's an M-rated global spinning thriller. It is scheduled in fall 2026, we don't have an exact launch yet. Insomniac is leaning into the vicious side of Logan. We're talking fast, ferocious combat, blood tech, and dismemberment that actually feels like you are using claws, actual claws. You'll be hunting for answers about Logan's past, across iconic locations like the snowy Canadian wilderness, or the neon street of Tokyo. Fun fact, it's actually in the same universe as the Spider-Man games universe. Whether you like X-Men or not, this is the game to keep on your radar. It's shaping up to be the ultimate Wolverine fantasy we have been waiting for decades. At number 3, we have Control Resonant. Some games try to explain everything. Control does the exact opposite. That's why it's stuck in people's heads. So Control 2 is scheduled in 2026 for PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC. Because Remedy loves to keep us on our toes, they are trading the office cubicles for a wrapped supernatural Manhattan. The game is shifting into a full-blown action RPG, more players' agency, which is developer speak for. You will have even more ways to accidentally launch a forklift into a civilian. They also confirmed it will feature no generative AI, so everything is actually 100% human-made. And I think I am excited the most for this game in this year. At number 2, we have Elder Scrolls 6. There are games people get excited for, then there are games people have been waiting for half their lives. It is actually bad. It's like GTA 6 situation again. Skyrim came out in 2011. Imagine that. We barely know anything about Skyrim 6. It's just a confirmation, short teaser, a name, and that's it. I know it's still in development, we don't have a release date, but honestly, it doesn't even need more than that. Because when you hear Elder Scrolls, you already know what that means. A massive open world, total freedom, do whatever you want, be whoever you want. Ignore the story, become a warrior, a thief, a mage, whatever. Or just spend 200 hours walking around discovering random places. That's what made Skyrim legendary, and that's what we want. Elder Scroll is very close to my heart, and that's why it sits right near the top. At number 1, we have The Witcher 4. We already know we are not playing as Geralt anymore. His story is finished, and this game is moving towards a completely new Witcher, and a new POV inside of the world. They are also building the game on UE5. Everything is being rebuilt from scratch, the world, the technology, and how the game actually feels to play. There's still no release date, and it's probably far away, but we know that we will play as Ciri, who has undergone the trial of grasses to become fully mutated. The game will expand to new regions, especially Kovir, so it will feature more diverse environments. The project, formerly codenamed Polaris, focuses on an immersive living world with complex, interacting system, rather than just a linear narrative. As for CD Projekt Red, after Cyberpunk's rough launch, this is their chance to prove themselves again. If there's one studio that knows how to create deep stories, emotional characters, and massive RPG world, it is them. The Witcher has always been about more than monsters and swords. It's about chaos, consequences, and the kind of stories that stay with you long after the credits roll. And that's why Witcher 4 takes the top spot. And those were my top 10 most anticipated AAA games. Let me know in the comments which one you're waiting for the most. And if I missed something big that should have been in the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, it really helps more than you think. As always, Trace was here, thanks for watching, see you in the next video.